I've been circling around this feeling, a feeling that I have experienced many times, and I suspect that this is a feeling that, for the most part, most people tend to feel, and I admit that it is a privilege to be able to feel this feeling, because it means that you have the luxury of financial stability, you have the luxury of relatively good health, um, the luxury of community, and just overall, you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot away from the chaos and the lack and the uncertainty. It's just not a part of what you're experiencing. And it is such, it's not luck, okay? You're here because there's something that you need to do with that space that you've been given to rest in stability, safety, abundance. As for me, when I arrive at this moment, I end up feeling what I equate to boredom. Maybe because a part of me craves the struggle, the lack, the chaos, the uncertainty. Maybe because a part of me craves And so, if I were perhaps another type of person, you could also call this moment peace. It's peace. And I have no problems with peace. I just don't know what to do when I'm in it for such a lengthy duration. I don't know what to do with it. Finding it kind of hard to speak today. My throat feels very closed up, and overall I'm just not all there today, and that's been reflected in my poetry because I'm having a hard time writing as of yesterday. And I sat there and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna write about? Because I told myself that I was gonna write every day, regardless if there was something to write about or not. I was gonna write. And so last night I came home, my body was feeling out of sorts, and I'm like, I'm gonna turn in early and I'm going to spend some time alone, more than my usual time. And I wrote something, but I'm not sure where it was trying to get to, what it was about, what I was trying to say. I just don't know. I don't know. And I feel like I have like a whole jumble of ideas that spontaneously spark, and I'm like, oh, I can talk about that. And then I sit down in front of the fucking camera and my mind goes blank. So I guess I should read this to you, whatever it is that I wrote yesterday. I wrote it on November 11th, 2025. I was editing it as I was writing it, which is crazy. I guess not so crazy, but it felt crazy to me. Okay, so I'm gonna read it to you. My voice hurts. My voice hurts. No title, by the way. No title. Hours lonely, nobody knows. Four walls and an open door. On the other side, I disappear. I can't decide if I'm honest, or if it's easier to pretend I am dying. Insecure at the thought of being seen, of somebody able to read my mind. In my soul there is a canyon, a space I was once able to fill. Since you, nothing else compares. What do I do with the scraps of my old life? I can't return, but I don't know where to go now. You've made an ocean of my memories and a beacon of my heart. You've shattered my perception and rippled my stagnant time. I've no memory of the dream I once believed to be true. I admit, you have consumed me, pruned me to be somebody to love. In the silence you have found me, I can no longer resist your call. Something you should know, just as like a closing statement. My poems are indeed open to interpretation. But just know that they are either about someone or something. That a thing can be personified. And whatever resonates with you is what is true. Like Rumi's poems. Rumi, bless his soul, spoke about a force. But he found that force through a person. He met a person, and through that person, he found the source. And when that person died, he continued to have that connection. Just like Ram Dass. Ram Dass also met someone. He met someone, and that person led him to the source. And it was a love so deep, unlike anything. And when that person died as well, he continued to be connected to the source. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, it does require a person. Indeed, it does. It can be anyone. Anyone. But the person is just the filter. Because what you're truly connecting with is the source. When you say you love someone, or like a pet, or a person, whatever, you are entering the state of love, which you always are in. And you are able to feel it with that person or with your pet, whatever it may be. Meaning, I am able to feel this with you. It's like you are the gateway to that which is always here, to that which I am always connected to. And where you and I, we realize that we are one, and in the oneness, we can pretend to be two. And that's pretty much what this is about.